Hey guys, welcome back. This is the second video on integration by parts. There's going to only be 3 problems here. Here we have x times secant x tan x. What we notice here is that this is a product. We also notice that no one will give me a perfect u sub. So what I do is I ask myself, who do I know the integral of and who do I know the derivative of? Well, we know the derivative of x, we know the derivative of secant x tan x, but who do we know the integral of that's simple? This person. Well, you can also say I know the integral of x, but remind yourself of Liate. Algebra is the x, trig is secant x tan x. Because algebra becomes before trig, let's put that there. And then we can put trig here. So now, who gives me secant x tan x is secant x, and who gives me x? 1. Sorry, the derivative of x is 1, the integral of secant x tan x is secant x. Now you're going to make your check, and you're going to be left with x secant x minus the integral, right? So we're going to go this times this minus the integral of this times this. So now you have to remind yourself of the integral. So the integral of secant x is positive ln secant x plus tan x. You're done, because you're not left with any more integrals. Okay, so this is just a perfect integral. In this case here, I wanted to show you something about natural log of x. This is the integral of this natural log of x divided by x dx. Now, when you have a quotient with natural log, typically the natural log is your u. So u equals the natural log of x. Du dx gives you 1 over x. If you cross multiply, you get x du equals 1 dx. If you go back, you're going to change natural log of x to u. X stays where it is, and then dx becomes x du. Now these two guys will cancel out. You integrate u du, you get u squared over 2 plus c. You go back and you put that in. You're done here. This is a quotient. Integration by parts typically happens when there's a product. In this case here, the number that's inside the natural log does not differ by 1. So what we have to do is, we're going to take a look at integration by parts. L comes first, A comes after. So we're going to go natural log of x and then x dx. The derivative of natural log of x is 1 over x. The integral of x is x squared over 2. You're going to make your check, and you're going to say your final answer is x, well, not your final answer, but your first step is x squared. So this equals x squared over 2 natural log of x minus the product of this. So we have, well, did you know that x squared and x could reduce? You have to. So that's going to be, I'm going to take out this 1/2 and put it in the front because it's just a constant. And then this is just going to be x dx because x squared over x is just x. Now you get integral of that. Integral of x is x squared over 2. So these two become a 4 in the denominator. You have to attach this part along. So your final answer for this would be x squared over 2 natural log of x minus 1/4 x squared plus c. Again, we did integration by parts because it's a product, and this was not 1 unit bigger in degree than this. So that's generally how you do integration by parts.